Welcome. This is your Stress Detox, a gentle but powerful flow to release the tension that your body's been holding. We're not pushing here, we're creating space for breath, for softness, for a reset that's more than just physical. Let whatever is weighing on you melt a little bit here. You are in the right place. Now, let's begin with a couple of breathing techniques just to ease in and release any tension. So we'll start off with a couple of intentional breaths. So close your eyes, right hand over your heart, left hand over your belly. And we'll start off with some deep breathing techniques. So inhale for 4 seconds and we'll exhale for 5. Start. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And then we'll release. Slowly flutter your eyes open. And we'll start off with a couple of seated side bends here. So starting with the right side, we'll bring our left hand down to the mat and we'll reach over our right arm. Inhale. And as you exhale, just sigh out. Release. Inhale one more time as you reach a little bit more further out. Deepening into that lateral stretch and your side stretch. Exhale, release, and sigh. And then we'll release down. Feel free to close your eyes here as well. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, sigh. Maybe release any tension. Inhale. And exhale. And release down. Inhale, rise both of the arms up. And then we'll twist over to the left. And exhale, sigh out as you twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sigh out. Inhale, rise up. And then we'll twist again. Sigh and release. Inhale one more time. And sigh. Inhale up. And release back to neutral. All right, now we'll come to tabletop here. So hands stacked below the shoulders, spine in a neutral position, knees hip distance apart. And we'll take a couple of dancing lions here, so just rotating around. You can start counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever your preference. Start to slowly rotate around. And we'll switch to the other direction. Easing into your breath here. back to neutral position. And we'll lift the right knee up and we'll start to rotate in hip circles. So some large circles around, easing into the breath here. And switch the other direction. And slowly bring the knee down. And then we'll switch the left knee, rotating around. And switch the other direction. And bring your knee back down to the ground. And we'll slowly sit back on our knees here, or on our on our feet, on our heels. And I'm just going to do a quick chest opener here. So interlace your fingers together, bring the palms facing forward, and just stretch out. Release as you stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. And then we'll bring our back of the hands towards the front, stretching forward, interlacing the hands still. And then we'll twist with our hands, palms facing forward again. And inhale, bring our hands up above us, interlace the hands still. And then slowly release on down. And then we'll take a quick side stretch here. So inhale, rise your right arm up and over. And release down, and we'll switch the other direction. Inhale. And release your arm down to the ground. And we'll bring ourselves back up. This time we'll step back into downward facing dog. We hop or step both of the feet towards the front of the mat as we forward fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then we'll bring our hands down to the mat, and we'll step our right foot back and bring our knee down. Flatten the foot here, the back foot down. And rise both the arms up into your low lunge, bending at that front knee. And we'll take a twist here to the left. Arms parallel to the mat. And we'll inhale, rise up. And then we'll bring both our hands down to the mat. And then we'll slowly straighten our front knee into a half split, runner stretch. And we'll slowly exhale as we forward fold. Deepening into that stretch, stretching our quad muscle and our hamstrings. This is the perfect pose if you like to practice for splits. And we'll inhale, rise back up into your low lunge. And then slowly bring our hands down to the mat. Step our left foot back into tabletop. And then we'll bring our right foot forward this time for our low lunge. Rise your arms up as you inhale. Palms facing each other. And we'll take a twist here, arms parallel to the mat as we twist over to the right. Ease into your breath here. Be deep in your stretch here. And we'll inhale, rise the arms up. Slowly bring your hands down to the mat and then straighten your front knee as you kind of lean on your heel here, and then slowly start to forward fold as we exhale down. All right, we'll bring our foot back down and then push back forward into our low lunge. Inhale, rise the arms up. And we'll slowly bring our arms back down to the mat. Bring our right foot back into tabletop and use our hands as we press back, curl our toes under into downward facing dog. Kind of pedal the feet here if you like. We'll slowly walk or step towards the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, rise all the way up into mountain pose. Strong stance here as the crown of the head reaches up. Just take a breath here. We'll bring our palms together as we slowly step back our left foot, not all the way back, but kind of shorten our stance here, preparing ourselves for pyramid pose. And we want both of our feet facing forward. And then we'll slowly hinge the hips forward as we deepen in our stretch and forward fold in a pyramid here. Bring the hands down to the mat. Slowly bring your head down. Reaching the crown down to the mat this time. And we'll step the left foot up slowly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, rise all the way up. Back to Savasana, mountain pose. Bring the palms heart center, and then slowly step the right foot back. Try to balance yourself. We shorten our stance here so you don't want your foot too far back in your pyramid pose. And then we'll slowly start to exhale, release all the way down for a forward fold. Bringing the crown of the head pointing down, toes pointed forward. And then we'll slowly step the right foot forward as we exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And we'll step the left foot back this time. And we'll bring ourselves towards facing the side of our mat. So facing each other if you like. If your mat is towards the side, I'm just facing sideways of the mat this time. You can keep your palms pressed together, and we'll slowly start to forward fold into a wide leg forward fold. So exhale, release all the way down to the mat. You can feel free to widen your stance here if you like to challenge yourself a little bit. Bring the crown of your head down. And we'll take our right hand towards our left foot, and then we'll twist over to the left. You can bring your head up slightly, just grabbing at that left ankle. You can also feel free to bring your left arm up, really deepen into that twist there. And we'll slowly bring ourselves back to the center. Exhale, release, forward fold. And then we'll twist to the right. Bring our left arm, our left hand to our right ankle, and then slowly bring our right arm up as we twist. And take a couple of breaths here. And slowly release back down to center and forward fold. We'll slowly walk our hands back, deep in our fold here. Feel free to take a toe lock here if you like as well to really deepen the stretch. And then we'll slowly bring ourselves back to the center. And then shorten our stance here as we bring ourselves down to a yogi squat, malasana. I have a hard time bringing my heels down in the stretch. It's not great on my knees, but we'll do the best we can. We'll bring our hands to heart center as we breathe into this pose. All right, and then we'll slowly bring ourselves down, knees down, and we'll sit back into a seated position facing the front of our mat. Right, unfortunately, I lost that footage, so I'm just refilming this one, but we're just gonna bring ourselves down our mat. And we're gonna take a supine figure 4. So taking our left leg and extending it out, we're gonna take our right foot over our left leg. And we're just gonna thread our hand through, our right hand through as we bring our left leg back. Just stretch our hamstring here, pointing our toes down. And take a quick breath here. And release, and we'll switch to the other side. So extending our right leg out this time, bending our left knee, just stretching our hamstring here. And release. And we'll take knees to chest and just rock here for a moment. Massaging our lower back. And we'll let our legs lay out towards the front. Palms facing up in Savasana as we soften our breaths here, release any tension in our face muscles and our body. And we'll take a couple of intentional breaths here. So inhaling for 4 seconds, we'll hold, and then exhale for 6. So inhale, hold, and exhale. My stomach crawling. Inhale for 4. Hold and exhale. One more time. Inhale and hold And exhale. Release your breath here for a moment. And we'll wiggle our toes and fingers. Inhale one more time. As we exhale, we'll turn to our side. Just hold here for a moment in fetal position. And then inhale one more time. And as we exhale, we'll press ourselves back up into seated position. And we'll take one more breath here in our seated position with our eyes closed. Exhale. Release any tension in your shoulders, your upper body. Slowly flutter your eyes open. Palms to heart center. And we'll bow in Namaste. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is release. Remember, you don't have to carry it all. This space and your breath is here to help you let it all go. I hope this practice helped you relieve some tension today and some stress and alleviate whatever your body is holding. And if you need to, be sure to come back to this practice from time to time to do just that.